Hey everyone, it's me, Psychedelic Babe, and welcome back to my channel. Now it's week 15 and the side chick has had a few nasty little occupants. Now if you've been keeping up to date with my channel, you'll know by my last video that I had an interesting little creature crawling along the glass of my tank. Now after posting the video up that I posted, I was reading all the comments that you guys all left for me, and I quickly realised that I had to get this creature out of my tank. So I went on a mission. I got my net, I got my turkey baster, I got everything that I needed. I went into the tank and unfortunately the little bugger curled up into a little ball, went on a mission and zoomed all around the tank and disappeared. And I spent all day looking for it and I just couldn't find it anywhere. So I went back to the comment section, I researched and I quickly learned that this had to come out of my tank. So I took some drastic measures. I took everything that I could out of the tank. I dipped all the corals and they were clean and I put them all back. And then I took out this piece of rock. Now this piece of rock was given to me with a mushroom in it. Now the mushroom's actually living in another rock right now. So I thought, seeing as this isn't going back into the tank, I'm going to dip it for just that little bit longer. So I left this in soak for 30 minutes and I was constantly using the turkey baster and I was at it and at it and at it. And I was just about to give up and give it a rinse and put it away when lo and behold, something popped out of it and it was my nudibranch. Now nudibranchs are a group of soft-bodied mollusks. They shed their shell after their larval stage and they're noted for their really extraordinary colours and their striking form. Now currently to date there's about 3,000 of these different varieties of nudibranchs and there's new ones getting identified every single day. Now nudibranchs are generally oblong in shape. They can be thick, they can be fat, they can be long and they can be short. And the colours are just absolutely amazing. Now the smallest nudibranch is 6mm and the biggest is about 31cm. Now nudibranchs are carnivores and they'll slowly graze on your algae, sponges, anemones, corals, barnacles and even other nudibranchs. Now to identify their prey, they've got two really sensitive tentacles called rhinophores and these are on the top of their head. And they get their colours from the food in which they eat and this helps them camouflage, and some of them even retain the foul tasting poisons of their prey and use it against other predators. So these are really interesting creatures and I think mine was a really interesting colour, and the reason it was that colour was because it was munching on my zoas. Now I took a little tip from DrofWelshMagic and he did a video recently and he was explaining to me in the comment section how he was using a old toothbrush holder to contain his zoas. So I thought, what a brilliant idea. So I ran upstairs and I've stole the toothbrush holder out of the bathroom. I gave it a good wash and I rinsed it off in RO water and then I put my zoas in it and they look really cool. And they're up here, they're out of the way, and if anything does try to get near them, then at least when I do see it walking up the glass, I'm going to be able to catch it and it's not going to be able to escape like the last one did. So there you have it. There's the story of the nudibranch and how it took 48 hours to catch. And yeah, it was really interesting because it taught me a lot while I was catching this, because I did a lot of research on it. I've learnt an awful lot about them and I also learnt a lot about my tank whilst I was doing it. And I think the tank looks a lot better now, it's certainly a lot clearer. So yeah, as you all know, it's 15 weeks old today and some of you that are new to my channel might not know where I got this tank from. Well, this tank is the one that I won in the competition by Aaron's Aquariums. Now the link's in the description below and you can go and check that out and you can see how we put the video together and how we put the tank together. And it was a really great day, so big shout out to Michael over at Aaron's Aquariums and also big shout out to Nick at Cabinet Aquarium Solutions, or Aquarium Cabinet Solutions, sorry I got it the wrong way around. But yeah, if it wasn't for Nick and Michael, I wouldn't have the side chick and I wouldn't be sat here doing this video for you guys today. But yeah, it's been an interesting journey, and a journey that I intend to enjoy even further, and I hope that you are all enjoying it with me. It's certainly fun when you find out all these little creatures that are living in your tank that are just so small and so beautiful that you just can't even notice them and enjoy them. So it's nice to go and have a little dig around in the tank and find these things and look at them a lot closer and inspect them and find out more about them. So if you find anything interesting in your tank, make sure you shoot a video, and yeah, make sure you tag me in it and I'll come and check it out. So thanks for watching my video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure you come back next week for another update on the side chick, unless of course anything else interesting happens this week. So from me, Psychedelic Babe, and the side chick, hope you all have a wonderful week. I love you all. Please like, subscribe, share and drop me a comment below. Thanks for watching. Bye.